Hey guys, so I've been playing more through the Defiled Chalice, and as you can see, I have been getting my shit pushed in. I remember I fought this boss in the Defiled Chalice probably a year and a half ago, and I know it probably took me a good 20 to 25 attempts before I learned all of his tells. And as you can see, a lot of his attacks are one-shots, especially because previously I did this at like soul level 120 and now I'm at 61. So I decided to go have another go at the Bloody Crow of Cainhurst. For those who don't know, when the game first was released, there was an easy cheese that you could use against this guy. If he two-handed his weapon and he sort of followed you down these stairs, he would eventually stop and lose aggro and he would back off, but he would never stop two-handing his weapon, and so just eventually he would kill himself. Almost every player I know used this method because he's so difficult to fight. And I came up with what I thought was a pretty good strategy. And what was interesting is after I did this, I happened to be looking up the Bloody Crow of Cainhurst on the wiki just to make sure that I had his name correct. And what I found is exactly this strategy was outlined. Essentially, I used the shield to prevent him from gunshotting me, because as you'll see in a few minutes, the gunshots, and you probably know already, do an incredible amount of damage. They probably do about 2/5 of my health, and he uses, I think, the double shot weapon. So my strategy here is use the shield when he's one-handing his weapon so that he doesn't gunshot me, and you'll see when I throw something at him, he rolls, and when he comes out of the roll, he's likely to go ahead and take a shot at me, which I'll try to dodge, but if I've got the shield up, it doesn't do very much damage. You do not want to use the shield incidentally against his actual weapon because it does a lot of stamina damage. Although I'm actually not sure what happens in this game if your guard gets broken. It's an interesting question. If you happen to know the answer to that, I'd be curious to hear. I don't know if you can get reposted or how that works. But I try to keep him poisoned. I try to avoid his gunshot. And then when he gets in close enough, I'll hit him with 1 or 2 R1s, and then immediately back off because he will parry you. And if he parries you, he will almost certainly kill you with the follow visceral attack. So you try to keep him poisoned. When he gets down to about half health-ish, he will heal one time with a blood vial. I don't think he'll heal more than that. You can try to stop him if you want with numbing mist. I don't recommend it because it's so hard to land. And even if you do, the chances that you'll kill him before the numbing mist wears off is very low. So I just, kind of assume he's going to get the blood vial off, and I just don't even worry about it. So when he comes in, I try to get 1 or 2 R1s. I don't use the R2 at all because I've had him space me out on more than one occasion. Look at that damage from the gunshot. Actually, you'll see something interesting here. Watch what happens as he rolls through. I dodge too early, and he catches me in, I believe, what are called instability frames. So you can get counter hit in 2 different ways in this game. You can get counter hit like normal, where you swing and whiff, and then the opponent hits you when you're in your recovery. And I don't think it's only with thrust damage. I think it's with any type of damage. And the damage bonus can be anywhere from 20 to 40% depending on how quickly after you whiff they hit you. But the real damage comes when you get caught at the end of a roll or at the end of a dash. And I think is almost double the damage, which is an interesting sort of idea because it really makes you think twice when you're rolling or dashing through an attack. If you think you're going to get hit, in some ways, it may actually be better to just eat the hit rather than risk getting caught dashing. You see here I'm getting very cautious because I've almost got this guy dead. So watch the dashing with the gunshots. Guys, I hope this helps. This guy's a real ass pain, and it'll probably take you a couple of attempts. Thanks for watching.